What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Evoland here in the backlog. I am Base637, the as always gracious host. Now, in the last episode we got to Algai here, and we learned a little bit more about what's going on, like this place is falling apart. We handed over the crystal, yada yada, jargon. Kyrie's fucking went off to get a little bit more powerful. We got our hands on some sort of bomb for whatever reason offhand I can't fully remember, but there was talk of dragons which don't exist in this world. And some kid was trying to play it off as that so he wouldn't get in trouble, which can't really blame the kid. But at the same point, that didn't exactly really help him much. Either way, we're gonna dive right back in. Now, I believe we have to go this way. I think. Oh! Oh, piranha plant looking things. Alright. You do the big mamba jamba damage. Ooh, this is gonna be rough. One down. Let's take a look at your actual magic now that I think you have an attack spell. X Crystal. Don't know what it does, but it does damage. Okay. Be gone. Okay. Let's see if there's an inn or somewhere we can patch ourselves up. You're the nurse, right? Yes, please. I will take some healing, and we're gonna save, too. Okay. Alright, so our healer is actually not so useless anymore. Mainly because she can actually do a little bit of damage, which is great. We kinda need that. Though it would help if I remembered that she had magic. There we go. Alright, hold please, we're gonna do a little bit of grinding. Okay. Alright, so we got the achievement for 50k actually in one playthrough, so from there, before we go back out into doing story stuff that we are supposed to be doing, let's go to the shop here and upgrade our gear. We're gonna buy some stuff. Rare card for 10k. How about we get some potions first? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 potions right there. We're gonna want some Phoenix down. Well, that wasn't quite what I was trying to buy there, but that works. Nope. Man, with how much money I'm pumping into you, you could probably rebuild this place. Okay. And seeing as we have 5k to spend, let's buy the fast DVD player. Hooray! Bye-bye slow CD loading times. I remember when the PlayStation 1 was like that. You see, I'm far more nostalgic for, like, video games and other things. The only reason I'm bringing this up is, like, on my end, in my day-to-day scrolling, I've been noticing a lot more of, like, the classic TV shows. Like, when I say classic TV shows, I mean classic to the point where my parents watch it. Like, don't get me wrong, I personally have no interest in anything like that. Like, I didn't grow up watching it, so I'm not nostalgic for it in any way, shape, or form. But things like this make me nostalgic to the core. Like, the PlayStation 1 was my first console, so I have a lot of fond memories with it. Alright, but We got the potions, we got a few Phoenix Downs. Let's save the game. And you know what? I was too busy talking. I didn't actually see that fast loading screen. Oh. Yes, baby. Into the modern times. Hey, at least I'm not fighting it like some people. Okay, but I can't quite remember which way I'm supposed to be going with this. Ooh, nice. One-hit KO. Beauteous. I don't actually know if I'm supposed to go that way or this way. Probably a mix of both. I think this is the way we came out of initially. X Crystal! Boom! There we go. You see, looking back, like, growing up, I didn't have Final Fantasy VII. I actually didn't play that for the first time until I was actually out on my own. God. PS4 edition. It's a solid game, don't get me wrong. I just never played that as a kid. Growing up, I had, like, Toy Story 2, Crash Bandicoot, a bunch of Nickelodeon games, Looney Tunes Racing, things like that. So moving back into, like, the whole, like, classic media thing. The classic cartoons I do have a soft spot for, but I don't really go out of my way to watch them too much, to be fair and honest. Like, they're cool to see, but with how redundant it's been lately, it's kind of weird. It's almost as if, like, old culture's trying to surge itself into, like... I don't know how to describe it, but with how many posts I've been seeing about, like, the older, like, style media, like, don't get me wrong, it has its place, and it has people who appreciate it. I'm not gonna say differently. Just because I don't want to see it doesn't mean other people don't. It's just one of those things where it's not that nostalgic for me. The cartoon, sure. Like, I like Popeye, I like Felix the Cat, God. The Looney Tunes, like, Flintstones, Jetsons, yeah. I watched a lot of those as a kid. Growing up, watching Boomerang and Cartoon Network, yeah. I can get behind them. Though even then, they've been getting redundant lately. Like, if I wanted to see them, I'd buy the DVD or find a streaming service to watch them. Okay, health-wise, we're not doing terrible. So I think I have to actually go up, and I think it was that temple that I had accidentally walked into the first time that I'm supposed to be taking care of right now. If not, then I'm doing a side mission and don't know it. 6 to 1, half dozen to another. We're gonna take care of never mind. Stingy Boy didn't want to go. Boom! And the Stingy Boy went away. Yeah! And don't get me wrong, like, even with some of the, like, more classic, like, TV shows, I do know of Gunsmoke. I never really watched that one as a kid. My knowledge of, like, some of the classic, like, TV shows would be Gilligan's Island. God, what's the one where the farmer marries a rich woman from the city? Green Acres? Like, I know I Dream of Jeannie and some things like that. The Munsters, obviously. I know of them. Have I watched them front to back? Myself? No. Have I caught reruns? Yes, just like any other kid. Well, was once a kid, any guy my age, has caught the reruns, but hasn't actually seen the series all the way through or anything like that. Like, I got nothing against classic TV. I just don't really go out of my way to watch it. Boom! Yeah! Okay, so the ruins of Sardunak is what that said, if I'm not mistaken. What exactly we're doing here? Fuck if I know, and you are a Spidey! You drop monies? There are a lot of you? Man, there are lots of you? This style of RPG, I'm not overtly familiar with, offhand. Combo hits. Okay, now I'm starting to see where it's going with this. This is kind of reminiscent of, like, PoE. Ooh, the health potions are starting to become a bit more of a thing. A life bar. This is starting to look more like Diablo now. Diablo, PoE, RPG kind of style of thing. Bat! Batty boy, batty boy. Okay. I wonder if we're gonna actually fill out this entire gear section before leaving here. Is this even where I'm supposed to be right now, or was it that tower over on the right? Probably that tower over on the right. Oh, hey, the texture is... Yep. I spoke too soon. They're trying. Oh, they're trying. Was that it? No, there's more up this way. Okay. Ooh, giant wasps. You look like you hurt. And I don't think I'm wrong with that. Wrist guards of the Geshtar. Ambient light. Oh, there we go. That kind of helped. More giant wasps. This is a good way of getting money. Shit, I wish I came up here instead of grinding it out in good old-fashioned Final Fantasy way. Though the Final Fantasy way was a little bit more convenient and fun. Okay, get the money, get the money, get the money. Aren't we all just kind of living for the money right now? Essentially. Give me that HP drop. Mmm. Tasty, tasty money. Ow. Quit smacking my ass with that thing. Go down, back into the grave from whence you came. And, you know, going back to that whole, like, how I've been seeing so much of, like, classic media forms, it's almost, like, it's weird for me to say this, but it's almost been borderline like a culture war or something like that. Like, look, I understand everyone has nostalgia for things that they grew up with. God knows I'm nostalgic for the cartoons I grew up with, like Rugrats, Cat Dog, Doug, Hey Arnold. Like, I could keep listing them. Don't get me wrong, there's always going to be a special place in nostalgia there. But, I don't know, I've been seeing a lot of, like, 70s stuff on Facebook lately. Like, Facebook really has gotten a little weird. And yeah, no, there's an argument, like, if you're on Facebook, you're part of the older generation. Like, I know I'm starting to get there, but goddamn. Even then, it's just like, goddamn. Okay, you guys need to go down. I need some health. Eee! Give me the health orbs. Aha! Save point. This is gonna be interesting. But no, like, it's been weird. I've been seeing a lot more of, like, nostalgia this, nostalgia that. Half it's been shit I haven't even been nostalgic for. Like, I mainly went to Facebook just for seeing friends and all that originally. Now I don't even see half of them. And even then, just, like, certain posts don't even seem relevant. Finally, a frickin' map. Mini-map, mini-map, mini-map. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a little geeky myself, but some forms of media just don't land. Like, never been, like, someone who really goes out of their way to watch movies, so when it comes to certain classic movies, I am definitely lost. Not to mention, I've been more of, like, a TV show kind of style of guy than anything else. That's a health drop. Give me all the health drops. I would appreciate all of the health drops. There we go. That's some more Mooney. Mooney! Give me that Mooney! Before I moon ye! There we go, some health, a ring of luck. We're starting to fill out the gear tree. I get the feeling if we completely follow the map here, we'll get all of the gear that is attached to this place. But no, like, when it comes down to, like, seeing certain things like that, it's like, always let people enjoy what they enjoy. You can't force someone to start liking what you like, so there's no point in trying to do something like that. I am getting gangbanged, holy crap. Okay, yep, no, that was bound to happen sooner or later. There was so much going on at once, and I didn't have any kind of, you know, ranged attack, magic attack, or anything like that. You're spanking my booty in a way I don't like. Then again, that's not my thing, so that is what it is. And, like, don't get me wrong, I've heard my parents... Well, not my parents. I've heard my mom say, like, she thinks the internet's evil and things like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, people suck no matter what you do. Whether it's online, offline, it really makes no difference. People just can collectively suck, but not everyone is completely terrible. So that doesn't make one area, like, better than the other. Like, certain... Like, that's the thing. Like, people are nostalgic for, like, what they grew up with. It doesn't make anything better or worse from any section of time. Chances are you're just being nostalgic for what you grew up with. Which, there's nothing wrong with that. There really isn't. And heck, even with me starting to get a little older, like, even I'm noticing times are changing. You think I keep up with all the trends that... Like, no, I don't. I've never tried to keep up with all the trends, because that's senseless. As you get older, you're not supposed to be completely trendy to the next generation. That's just kind of how it goes. Like, you'll kind of make yourself more of a fool trying to keep up with absolutely everything than anything else. I mean, I respect the effort, but that's something I wouldn't put up with myself. Like, No. No, no, no. There we go. Yeah. That's right, keep taking out the enemies. And that's one thing about, like, the whole media thing, too. Like, I'll never tell someone to not enjoy what they enjoy. Like, that's the thing. If you tell someone to not enjoy what they enjoy, they're probably going to go out of their way more to try to enjoy things that they truly enjoy. As opposed to trying to, like, take away the fun from someone else's hobbies and things like that. Which makes no sense. Oh, that mage is going to be an issue for my idea here. If I can funnel them, I can attack them all. Funnel them. Funnel them. Just keep funneling them. There we go. That's right, you guys come this way. I can hit more of you at once if you funnel in through here. And that is one thing to bear in mind with, like, some of the older TV shows, too. A lot of them do come from a very much so different time period. Like, you can say that with any bit of media. Like, it's a showcase of the era that it came out. Like, literally. Like, there'll always be someone trying to romanticize whatever era it came, like, a piece of media came from. There's always going to be certain cultural ills in certain pieces of media. And I don't stand by, like, I'm never going to say it's right. Like, things don't age well all the time. That's just kind of how it goes. As times change, certain things are no longer acceptable in certain aspects of media. That's just how the progression of time works. It's not even a matter of this or that. That's literally just the progression of time. I mean, heck, that's... You could actually use some modern TV shows as an example of that. Like, for anyone who is old enough to remember the one episode of SpongeBob SquarePants where Squidward tries the Krabby Patty for the first time and ends up loving it. Well, he ends up breaking into the Krusty Krab just to, you know, get another Krabby Patty because he actually really liked and loved it. Well, there's a deleted scene in that episode where once he opens the door, a bucket of gasoline drops. And then a match drops. Explosion. Like, that's a notorious deleted scene, and it's another thing, like... They didn't get rid of the episode entirely, they just changed out one bit. Some things do not stand the test of time in terms of, like... content, no matter what. Like, I haven't actually seen that scene of SpongeBob in a good long while. Like, I haven't actually watched any of the old episodes since, God, it's probably been 6 or 7 years. But there'll always be classics. But going back to, like, what I was saying about the deleted scene, like, I haven't seen that scene proper since I was a kid. I think they took that out pretty quickly. Oh, thank you for the save point. Probably gonna be needing that another couple of times. Yeah, now we're starting to be able to take a couple of hits without having too much issue. We're getting some combos in. You tell me there's more this way, but I can't go this way? Okay. That must be after I finish off the boss? There's probably gonna be another wave of enemies beforehand. If not... Yep. I must have to unlock the boss fight. Ooh, the Undead King! The Master has ordered me to stop you! He will soon rule the world, and I will be the chief of its armies! The power of the crystal will not protect you this time! Prepare to die! Ow! Oh, cool, I can... Eee! You still drop gear! Okay, good, good, good. Ooh, you hurt. You hurt. Yes, give me some health drops. A hero relic, which is great, but how in the hell am I supposed to... Do I need to level up more? Hold please, this is gonna be an interesting fight, because I gotta be careful not to take too much damage if the health drops don't keep a-flowing. I want to see that red. I want to see it gush. I want it to be juicier than a girl on her period. Wait, do I still have... I do still have the drops from before. So I must have missed a, like, mob or a wave of enemies or something. Do I know of them here? Meep, get that out of there. We don't need no mouse cursor on this screen. Not for what we're doing right now, at least. That'll probably change as we go on. I don't actually know. We'll find out. Yeah, I already know your whole spiel. I don't feel like doing the voice acting again. Like, how? I'm taking even more damage this time around. Like, I'm still taking damage to the tombstone here, so that's not exactly helpful. Health drop. Like, I can't block those, I'm learning. Ow. Try to keep some distance between you and me. Just a healthy amount. Oh, kite, kite, kite! Got a kite! Alright, alright. There's still hope. Eee. Eee. Thank you for the ads. And not the AD kind, the ADD, the ads, the additionals. The enemies that drop health. Yeah, I need your health. I don't need the gold, I need the red orbs. Like, I want to suck it dry. You are smacking my ass too goddamn hard there, good sir. I'm not even in you, don't touch me. Eee! Just keep going, keep running, keep running. Just keep going. Woo-hoo. Okay. Go down. Good night. Whew, that was a close fight. Very, very close. Something happened. Somewhere. You can be sure it's the last time. No. No, it's not. Don't you lie to me. I understand how video games go. Like, there's gonna be more things that happen. Without it, there'd be no plot. And with no plot, you have no story. With no story, you have no game. Unless you're designing, like, a multiplayer game, then the story's kind of secondary. You don't really need a story for an online or just a multiplayer game. It's a bonus if you have a good story at that point. I'd strongly encourage and recommend that you have a good story, but let's be honest here. Every gamer knows certain games like that don't fully exist, but there are plenty of examples where that does also exist too. The second part of the amulet. I was supposed to do this later. Excuse me for doing shit hard mode. Fuck. Alright, but I'm going to leave this one off here. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you've been enjoying Evoland so far, don't be afraid to leave a like on any of the videos. If you want to see more, all you have to do is subscribe. If there's anything you want to tell me down in the comments section below, by all means, I will be keeping my eyes peeled. And if you are chomping at the bit, trying to figure out when the next episode is going to drop, even before I get a chance to drop it. All you've got to do is click that little bell. It will tell you everything you need to know. That being said, I am Base637, reminding you all, stay current out there, everybody.